Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. The mosques of Allah shall be built and maintained by such who believe in Allah and the Last Day, establish regular prayers and pay zakat, and fear none at all except Allah. It is they who are expected to be on true guidance. Sadaqallahul Azim.
Girdim. Evet, welcome to you all. Welcome to you. Welcome to me. Why we are here? Thanks God, it's Friday. Friday night. Very nice. Holy. Yes. Amin. La ilahe illallah. La ilahe illallah. La ilahe illallah. Muhammed Nebiyullah. Alayhi salatullah. La ilahe illallah. La ilahe illallah. La ilahe illallah. Muhammed Rasulullah. Alayhi salatullah. La ilahe illallah. La ilahe illallah. La ilahe illallah. Muhammed Habibullah. Alayhi salatullah. Fatiha. Amin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Evet. Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Medet ya Seyyid Sultanul Evliya, medet. We are asking help and support from the holy ones who they are in heavenly station, that if we can connect ourselves with them, and they may send something to us, this place also becomes holy, and it will be a holy gathering. Otherwise, it will be a worldly gathering, and right now in this minute, so many people running to get together to make parties or talks or business trips or this and that. Gatherings happening everywhere. But the most important is that gathering is becoming holy, that divine look of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is on that place or not. If it's a holy, then right away you will feel the effect. You will feel very comfortable. You will feel that you are not disconnected from this world, which is today's world right now. It is only a trouble. People, the day is 24 hours. They are we should say they are miserable for 23 hours. They are not comfortable. All that because the mankind has disconnected himself from his Lord and left alone in this world. Our Lord saying, if you are asking help from me, you will find me helping you. If you are not asking help, I leave you alone in that world. And the burden of the world and the worrying and the trouble of the world will start crushing you. And no matter what you do, you will never find comfort and peace. The most important thing in our life as of believers, we have to know the reason of our creation, which 21st century people, they are running to find out about everything, about from fish to a cockroach, to an ant, to a fly, to any animal that is moving. They are running to find their life, how they live, what they do. So many things, so many details they have about animal world. But I never see a place in universities studying and saying we are trying to study the man to see what is it, what is he, who is he, what is it up to, and what is it that he has to do. The man is so clever, he's doing so many things in the world, but he's not knowing himself. So when the man is not knowing himself, saying that he knows his Lord is only claiming. He is not knowing his Lord too. If he's a Muslim, he only knows the name of the Lord, saying Allah. That's it. There's nothing beyond that. He will never understand. If he's a Christian, saying God, I know God. You go a little bit more step ahead, everybody speaks with the God. They bringing it Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so low down. And every other beliefs, they are thinking that they are connected, but no connection. But in order for the man to know his Lord, he must know himself. He must know his reasoning of creation, why he has been created. And he has to live according to that. And the most important in our life, the most important word that we must say, that we must believe, that we must live according to that, and we must go out from this world with that to say, Eşhedü en la ilahe illallah ve eşhedü enne Muhammeden abduhu ve resuluhu. We are witnessing, and we are saying, we are believing and saying that there is only one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, creator, who has created everything that we know, everything that we don't know, the past, present, future, everything it is in his hand. And we are also believing his last prophet, the seals of the prophet, the most beloved one in divine presence. If you are saying this and believing on that, you must run to live according to that. When Holy Prophet came, over 1400 years ago, he has been sent to us, to the children of Adam, which world has entered to a big darkness that time again. And people, they went out of their ways. They left their prophets. They left their book. they were doing so many weird and wrong things under the name of religion, under the name of their books, from the Jews to Christians. They were doing so many wrong things. And in the desert, people, they became worse than that. They were burying their own children under the name of traditions, under the name of honor. So many wrong things they were doing. And among them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is sending His most beloved servant, Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, to be guiding them from the darkness to the light, to be guiding them from kufr to haq, to be guiding them from wrong to right, to be showing to them how to live on earth, not the way that their ego wanted. They are living. Today's people also living. But to live according to the guidelines of the Lord of the heavens that He has created, and He has put conditions and orders to a man how he is going to live, carrying his honor in this world, and how he is going to die and to enter to the grave clean, and how he is going to get up from the grave to come to the judgment place. The most important things that is still ahead of us. We are just in the second part of our creation, that we are living right now in the second part. We still have to go to the third one and the fourth one. Third one is the grave world. Then beyond that is the judgment day, that we will be rising again, and we will be questioned with everything that we did in this life, according with the intentions why we did it. So for that, we still have a lot of heavy days in front of us. Don't think that everything is just there. Magic is going to be magic. You're just going to die and find yourself in magical way in the grave, and just getting up and just fooling yourself, oh, Allah is the most merciful. Well, definitely He is the most merciful. But He is putting conditions to us. That's how we are separating the good and the bad, and saying, when you are doing this wrong, you have to do this right in order for you to be forgiven. When you are carrying intelligence and responsibility, you shouldn't be entering to the wrong areas. For that I am sending you prophets, and the prophets, they are showing you the border lines, and don't break those to enter to the haram areas, that it is forbidden for a man. Is that how we are doing today? No. The mankind living very wrong lifestyle. In those days, at least the group of people in one area, they were living wrong, and some areas they were living right. But this time, the wrong that is happening, which world has reached the population of man on the face of earth right now, has just reached to 7 billion. And the other day, the calculation, they calculated that in Turkey, the last baby when he born, it made up to 7 billion. 7 billion people right now living on earth. But meanwhile, every day, maybe 150 to 200,000 is going away from this world. 150 to 300,000 coming to the world, newborns. But the population has reached up to 7 billion. And from the 7 billion now, we are looking from east to west, north and south. The world became, through this technology, became so small to us. Everything is in front of our eyes instantly. Everything, it is in our phone. You can watch everything there. And we are watching how people, they are behaving on the face of earth. From people that calling themselves Christians, the Jews, Muslims, Buddhists, whatever. Come. So many beliefs also on the face of earth. But we are finding only handful of people on the face of earth from these Ibrahimi religions, the main Christianity and Judaism and Islam. There's only a handful of people trying to run away from wrong and to live according the way that their Lord wants them, with much knowledge that they know. And the Muslims shouldn't be like that, because the Christians and the Jews, their book is not updated. It's past, and they are still holding on to that. Some, they are holding very tightly, or that the protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is reaching to them. They are able to keep themselves clean from the mess of the world. But the majority is sinking in, is doing great wrong. But the Muslims today, they are doing more wrong than all the other ones. We have a guide, and our guide is our Prophet. Allah sent him to be rahmatan lil alamin, to be a mercy to everything that he has created, every world that he has created. Don't think that it's only this world that you are seeing some humans walking on top of it, and this is the creation of Allah. No. There's billions of creation that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created and has different lives there. But we have to be busy with our own self now to know why we have been created. And watching the activity of the man, how he is behaving on the face of earth, is not pleasing Allah and his prophet. Because his prophet came and he brought us the right message, and he has delivered the right message. And in the last khutbah that he has given in Arafat, he kept the Sahabe Kiram witnessing, saying, "Did I bring you the message?" They said, "Yes, Ya Rasulullah. Yes, Ya Rasulullah. You give us the message." And saying, "Be witness, Ya Rafi," that they are witnessing, they are saying that I brought the message to them. And saying to them, the one who is here must bring this message, the one that who's not here, who's going to come after you. Which that message has reached to us, passing over 1400 years. None of us is going to be able to say, we didn't receive this message. No. Nor Christians or the Jews. No, nobody's going to be able to say. And they all from nation of Muhammad. Because after Prophet coming, sent to the world with another book, all the value and the effect of other books is taken away. It's not accepted anymore. And the only book is Quran Karim. And the last prophet is still of the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. But they didn't accept it. They are still the nation of Muhammad. But they are the people who did not accept the invitation. The invitation is given to them, and they are not accepting the invitation. And we are the people who accept the invitation. And our life has to be different than them, because they are not accepting. Because they are not accepting the value of the message and the what's come with that message. It's not that it's removed, it's still effect on them. But they're not accepting. There will be question for them. But what about us? Muslims. We are accepting the message, but we are not trying to live according to the guidelines that the Prophet has brought to us from our Lord. For that, we are seeing east, west, north, and south with only a handful of people holding tightly. The rest living very selfish, egoistic life, which Islam is forbidding this too. Selfishness is not accepted in Islam. So from where we learn this selfishness? We didn't learn from Islam. That means we pick it up from the other guys who didn't accept Islam. Because selfishness comes with that. Islam is removing the selfishness right away. So for that, because we are not living according to their guidelines, we are not comfortable in this world. We are disconnected. We are disconnected from our Lord. We are disconnected from our Prophet. And Muslims, so many scholars, because they are disconnected from their Prophet, they are saying that the Prophet is dead. That's sign, showing sign that they are disconnected from the Prophet. If they are having connection with the Prophet, they will know that yes, Prophet is living different, not like this, but it's different life. As we say that we are in the second part of our life now. Once upon a time we were inside the womb of our mother. If somebody would come to you and say to you, they are speaking to you, saying to you, some days later you're going to come out from this little area and you're going to enter to an endless world. How do you think you will be? Would you believe it? No, that was your world. That little world is there. That was your world. Now, can you deny this life? You cannot. Are you denying that life? You cannot. How are you going to deny the grave life? And hereafter, the new way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to create us again and to putting us in judgment place and question. So from where are we getting this? From where are we learning this? It's not denying. The scholars, they are denying, saying Prophet is dead. The square-head Wahhabis. And now Ahl Sunnat alims also. So many like that. Where Allah is saying to you, subhanahu wa ta'ala, don't even call a martyr a dead person. He is alive. And Allah is sending rizq to them. But you will not understand. Through this intelligence, you will not understand, definitely. But He says, don't call them dead ones. They are alive. If you cannot even call a Bedouin Arab who just came next to Prophet ﷺ and saying, what's happening here? And I say, we are ready to fight with these unbelievers. Say, why you are fighting? He says, because they're coming here to kill us, to destroy us, because of our belief. And he said, no, they are doing wrong. They shouldn't be. This happened. He said to them, so I will fight alongside of you, because his heart, inside of his heart, was always longing for the haq. And they said to him, no, you cannot fight alongside with us. We cannot help, we cannot accept help of mushrik against the kafir. And he said, if I want to fight with you, what should I do? They said to him, you have to believe. They brought him to the Prophet, and they said, this is it. And the Holy Prophet saying, you must believe the Shahada. You must believe that Allah created you. And you must believe that I am His Prophet. Then you can fight along with us. If you die, you will become martyr. If you live, you will become veteran, and you will get your share from the Buddhists of the world. Anyway, and that one he accepted right away, saying, okay, there is nothing wrong with this, I am accepting. And they start, sit, so they start to war, and that one, he just pulled his sword, and he is running to fight. Before he's bringing down the sword, one spear came, hit him, and he's out of this world. He died. Before he did any good deed, nothing. And the Prophet is stood in front of him after the war, and he's pointing him and saying, this one just accepted the Shahadat, and he just pulled the sword for the sake of Islam. He didn't do nothing, just pulled the sword, and the spear came and hit him, and he went out from this world. He is martyr. He became martyr, and now he is clean in paradise. And that man, he didn't do nothing, and he became martyr, and Allah is saying to you, don't call that one a dead one. He's not dead, he's alive. And what about Prophet? He gave his life for Islam, for Allah. Everything that he did, it was for Allah's sake. Nothing for his ego. Don't think that these foolish, empty heads in the West, they are attacking the Prophet, saying that, oh, he was marrying so much, and he married this, and he did this, and none of that it was for his ego. Everything was happening with the divine order. There is secrets in it, but you are too square-headed to understand it. So, the Prophet ﷺ did not do anything protecting his ego only. No, everything he did for Allah's sake, from childhood up till passing from this world. And he lived for Allah's sake, and he died for Allah's sake. He is the biggest martyr. If you want to call him a martyr, he's the biggest one. It's not only the people who go through a war and they fight and they die, they become a martyr. Women, if they are, while they are giving birth, if they die, they become martyrs. If you are swimming in the waters and you will be drowned in the water, you will become a martyr. If you're carrying your faith, the faith of Islam, and you are dying in non-Muslim country, you will become a martyr. You are holding tightly to your Shahada, and if you're dying in this country, you will become a martyr. But it's not a Muslim country here. So there is so many others part. So this, the squareheads, they are thinking that they know so much, And they are calling a prophet at that, as a sign showing that they are disconnected from the Prophet ﷺ. The one who is disconnected from the Prophet, definitely he is disconnected from Allah. There is no connection. He is only mentioning the name of Allah, nothing else. Just like the Jews that they did in their time, that they were claiming that they were following the orders and the laws of Musa ﷺ, but they change everything. And they rise against Isa ﷺ. And they run to kill Isa ﷺ, which Isa ﷺ has been sent to them, because they have deviated from the main road that Musa ﷺ has brought to them. And Allah sent Isa ﷺ to them. But the children of Adam, they were sitting comfortable, running to destroy and to finish prophets too. Some evil ones among them, giving idea and energy to the wrong ones to uprise against the right ones. And they did the same thing, the worst, to our prophet. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep him under the protection for 23 years, and when he has complete the religion, he's finished his duty in the world, and he passed from this world to the real world. And last khutbah that he is giving in the mountain of Arafat, that people listened that time, which now I am watching here and there, they changing so many things there too. And I'm watching, especially in Turkey, they changed it. They are saying Holy Prophet is saying to them, to the Sahabe-i Kiram, because that khutbah is important. He's speaking, sometimes saying all people, sometimes saying all my Sahabi, sometimes he's talking to all mankind who came and who passed. And that part he is saying to Sahabe-i Kiram, saying to them, I am leaving you two things. One is the book of Allah, the other one is the sunnah of his Rasul. Says, you have witnessed it, you have seen me, how I did things. You know it. If you hold on tightly for these two, you will never go away. You will never go to the wrong road again. It says, although the shaitan lost the hope on you, that he's not going to be able to put you in complete kufr, but he's going to make him very happy when you're going to break small laws, and slowly he will take you under his authority. And saying, if you're holding tightly to these two, impossible for shaitan to fool you. And right away, the Turks, they changed that. And everywhere I'm seeing prophets saying in khutbah, I leave you one thing, the book of Allah. Look how much change right away, instantly. How do you know the book of Allah? The book didn't came to you. If it's not for Abu Bakr Siddiq, if it's not for the other Sahabis, you wasn't even going to have a booklet in your hand today, like that. In the Abu Bakr Siddiq time, they just put that in Abu Bakr Siddiq saying that I don't like to do this because Prophet didn't do. But although the Prophet didn't do, now I see that so many Sahabis, they are dying, passing away, that they are Hafiz, that I am afraid that the Quran is going to be forgotten. For that reason, they collected all the writings when Holy Prophet was speaking about the ayats. He has 12 secretaries, everyone keeping note, saying this is this ayat, this is this surah, and they brought it all together, and they put out a book, alhamdulillah. But today's people, they are taking that, reading according to their own mind, with their ego, and everyone making Shariat according to their understanding. And now, I am hearing a scholar making Shariat, saying, Shariat of this time, it is okay, the Western law. We must accept the Western countries' laws because they are strong. Because the ayat says, they say, ayat says, obey Allah, obey his prophet, and obey your leaders. For Allah saying in that ayat openly saying, obey Allah, obey his prophet, and obey those ones that they are in the way. They are rightly guided. They are talking to you, telling you what Allah wants, and they are forbidding you from the actions that Allah has forbid you from. Obey them. He is not telling you to go show obedience to those that they are running to destroy Islam. But this is their understanding. That shows also, this is scholars, how much activity that is happening in their head. So much foxy type of things running around in their head because they are thinking world only. And we go along with Europe. Europe may accept us and we become Europeans. And it's better. This is how they think. But they are not knowing the aim of the Europe and aim of the Western countries. What is the aim? To bring Islam down. That's all. That was the aim in the beginning, continue up till the First World War, and that's the aim. And slowly they penetrate to every Islamic countries. Why do you think they are fighting with you in Europe? The Arnaud and Macedon and Boshnaks. Why are they upset with you? You are also European. No, because you are carrying Islam there, that's why. So they are not liking Islam, because Islam, it's no good for their ego. It's no good for their selfish ego. For that, they are trying to get rid of it. They cannot. Matter of fact, more they're trying to get rid of it, very soon, the Islam is going to rule the whole world. Let them escape from this. It looks like now that they are in ruling. Go ahead, escape. Islam is going to rule the White House, if White House stays there up to that time too. He is going to rule the Vatican, the Rome. He is going to rule East and West, North and South. You're going to hear Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Nothing else. You're not going to hear this gambanas, çanlar çalıyor ve Çankaya. Onlar başka akılsız. Hoca payitahta çan koymuş, Çankaya. Kayanın üstüne çanı da yerleştirdi. Tamam, mamur etti. Halt etti şimdi. Neyse, oraya dokunmayalım. Şimdi bırakalım laikleri serbest bu akşamda. Bu kadar yeter bize. We are in the days now, one of the holiest days in Islam, that inshallah, because it's no Shariat, because it's no Khalifa, everyone is doing everything according to their head also. Wahhabis, they decide to make Eid Sunday, which is supposed to be Arafat Friday, Hajjul Ekber this year, but they hate to hear Hajjul Ekber because they thinking it's coming closer, Mahdi, and his sword is on our neck. They know that. And they are thinking changing the dates is going to change the reality. It's not, but let them fool themselves a little bit more, because they don't have too much ruling on that part of the world too. Those Wahhabis, they're going to be kicked out from there. Amen. Those who's loving the Prophet, they're going to go taking Mecca and Medina, being servant to those cities, not running to those cities to make money. This is what this Wahhabi, the scholar, has stated. They are ally with their Yahudi friends. Yahudi friends, they are giving them good idea, saying to them, do this hotel, do this, do that. And they say, only Shahadat enters to Mecca and Medina. Who's the Starbucks? making tawaf around Kaaba, and you are seeing huge signs out there saying Starbucks, Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's. How evil is this? Huh? You see how much? And all this, I was surprised. Somebody told me, I didn't believe. They took a picture and they showed it to me. You know what they have in Mecca now? Under those big, huge stores that they made it. Victoria's Secret. Outside showing in Mecca. Okay. Great. Great to see what's coming to you. So of course, these ones are going to bring every evil there. Because they are not believers. But you are believers. How you are letting them to enter. How you are letting them to enter. They didn't even let them to enter to Vatican. How you are letting them to enter to Mecca. Are you calling yourself a believer? Okay. Wait a little bit more. If you know something, inshallah we know something too. Wait. Look what's coming. So the east and west, north and south, these billions of Muslims, they are living wrong because they have just adopted wrong role models. They left the Prophet, they left the Sahaba Kiram, and they have wrong role models. We must turn back to our own self. Muslims today, they don't know their history. They don't know their history of Islam. Nothing. First thing they have to learn, the history. Then they have to learn the lives of the prophets. Why the prophets came and what they did. This is what they have to learn first. Then slowly they may come, they may put some senses in their head, and they may start questioning and understanding and running to fulfill the orders that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given. We don't have too much time left on this face of earth. Everything is moving very fast. For that, don't run to think that you're going to earn this world and running after the world 24 hours. At least daytime you're running after the world, nighttime run after the orders of Allah. At least that much. But no, if you are full-time servant to the dunya, you cannot be running for akhirat too. So you have to run to find in every opportunity to make it easier for you to run to do things for the sake of Allah. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make things easy for you. Doesn't matter how hard it is in the world. For Him it's not that hard. He will make it easy for you, and everything will start running to you that time. Nothing runs away from you. Whatever is your need, He will send to you. But we have to have sincere and good faith in our heart, and Allah Jalla wa ala subhanahu wa ta'ala, that time He will send and He will protect us with His holy ones. And when shaitan is not coming near to you, that is the time you find peace. When shaitan and the shaitanic ones runs away from you, then the angels, they come around you, and you will feel peace that time, inshallah. Ismail alayhi salam, he sacrificed himself for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in these days, in the Hajj time, in the Eid time. And Allah accepted from him. He didn't know that the knife is not going to cut him. He submitted himself to that knife. When his father said to him, he submitted himself to the knife and saying, I submit myself to my Lord, O my Father, because you are saying that Allah wants me to be slaughtered. For that, I am not fighting with you, and I am submitting myself. And Ibrahim alayhi salam, taking the knife, sharpening the knife very good, thinking that should not hurt him in any way, just shot one clean shot and to finish. He's going through a test. And the knife didn't cut Ismail alayhi salam. The nature of the knife is to cut. But the order came to the knife saying, don't cut. Because of the faith, because of the submission of Ismail alayhi salam, the nature of that knife changed. Because of his faith. He completely submitted himself to his Lord. He didn't question. He didn't fight about it. He didn't say, why is me? Nothing. He said to his father, is that what Allah is asking? He said, yes. So you'll find me patient. And Ibrahim alayhi salam, when he is sitting with the knife, and he's not cutting, he's getting upset to the knife. He's hitting the knife to stone. He's cutting the stone and saying, what happened to you? You are cutting the stone and you're not cutting the meat. And Ismail alayhi salam saying to his father, my father, you are trying to cut me looking at my face and the mercy that it is in your heart. You are not pushing so strong the knife. That's why it's not cutting. So turn me the other way around and cut me from the neck. And saying to him, before that, I want to ask you one question, my father. He said, ask. He said, who's more merciful and submission, you or me? He says, it's me. He says, why? He says, for the order of Allah, I am cutting my beloved son. And the pain that it is inside of me is undescribable. He said to him, but you have another son. After I am dead, you will ease your pain with that one. As I have only one life, and I am giving this life for Allah. So you must be me. And then the sound is coming to them saying, your Lord is more merciful than both of you. Now you pass the test, take this ram, slaughter it for Allah's sake, and never promise such a thing like that to your Lord again. Things that you cannot carry. And since that, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin, Muslims, they are doing that. Now new Muslims reaching. They're saying, we don't need to, scholars they are saying this, we don't need to cut the meat. In those days, people, they needed meat. So they should cut meat to eat. We don't need to put these animals to torture, poor animals. Look how evil they become. Now how Shaitan is playing with them. And Allah is saying to us, the meat nor the blood of that animal is not reaching for Allah. But your intention is reaching for Allah. And cut and let that blood to enter to the earth. There is things in it for you that you don't understand. Yes. So it's obligation to believers that if they are in the rich situation, that they have food to eat and they have enough money to slaughter animal, they should slaughter animal. In America, it's not too much problem to anybody slaughtering one animal, but if you want to send it to your countries, it is more good too, is accepted, because the meat has a value there too. Here it doesn't have value too much. In Turkey, the meat is $20 a pound. But Macedonia is the same, other countries same. So if you want, send it there, slaughter one animal, you will find blessing in it. Slaughter one good animal, strong animal, that you're going to pass the sirat with that, inshallah. That strong animal has to bring you out and to pass through the sirat. That's our belief, that's our faith, inshallah. Amin Allah tawfiq. This much should be enough for us for tonight. There's a lot of things to talk, but we're just coming once a week, 1 hour. It should be enough for you. Slowly we may wake up to understand why we are living in this world, inshallah. Fatih. Now, give your zikr. to start. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله استغفر الله العظيم لا اله الا الله واتوب اليه من كل سماسيه من كل ما يفعل دين الاسلام من كل ما يفعل الشريعه من كل ما يفعل الطريقات من كل ما يفعل المعرفه من كل ما يفعل الحقيقات من كل ما يفعل العظمة يا رحمن الراحمين افدان كلمة شهادتك يا رسول الله وإلى نبتية يوم القيامة يا من أرسل الله تعالى رحمة للعالمين اللهم يا مصابب الأسباب يا مفادي الأبواب يا مقلب القلوب الأبصار يا دليل المتغيرين يا غياث المستغيثين يا حي يا قيوم يا ذو الجلال والإكرام وافرض أمر إلا الله إن الله بصير بالعباد. Ravzat-ı Şerif. Connect your heart with your Shaykh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Errahmanirrahim. Maliki yevmiddin. İyyâke na'budu ve iyyâke nestaîn. İhdina's sıratal mustakîm. Sıratal lezîne en'amte aleyhim. Gayril mağdubi aleyhim veleddâllîn. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Errahmanirrahim. Maliki yevmiddin. İyyâke na'budu ve iyyâke nestaîn. İhdina's sıratal mustakîm. Sıratal lezîne en'amte aleyhim. Gayril mağdubi aleyhim veleddâllîn. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Elhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. Errahmanirrahim. Maliki yevmiddin. İyyâke na'budu ve iyyâke nestaîn. İhdina's sıratal mustakîm. Sıratal lezîne en'amte aleyhim. Gayril mağdubi aleyhim veleddâllîn. Salavat-ı şerif. Allahümme salli ala Muhammedin ve ala ali Muhammedin ve sellim. Allahümme salli ala Muhammedin ve ala ali Muhammedin ve sellim. Allahümme salli ala Muhammedin ve ala ali Muhammedin ve sellim. Allahümme salli ala Muhammedin ve ala ali Muhammedin ve sellim. Allahümme salli ala Muhammedin ve ala ali Muhammedin ve sellim. Allahümme salli ala Muhammedin ve ala ali Muhammedin ve sellim. Allahümme salli ala Muhammedin ve ala ali Muhammedin ve sellim. Allahümme salli ala Muhammedin ve ala ali Muhammedin ve sellim. Allahümme salli ala Muhammedin ve ala Ali Muhammedin ve sellim. Allahümme salli ala Muhammedin ve ala Ali Muhammedin ve sellim. Elem neşrah şerif. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Elem neşrah leke sadrak ve vezâne anke vizrak ellezî enkede zahrak ve refâna leke zikrak فَاِنَّ مَا لُسْرِ يُسْرًا اِنَّ مَا لُسْرِ يُسْرًا فَاِذَا فَرَقْتَ فَانْصَبْ وَاِلَى رَبِّكَ فَارْغَب. Allahu ekber. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. الله أكبر. إخلاص الشهر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله أكبر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. الله أكبر. فاتحة الشهر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. صلوات شرف. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. صل يا رب وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وآل الكل الأجمل والحمد لله رب العالمين.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ربي قد آتيتني من الملك ولمتني من تأويل الأحاديث فاضل السماوات والأرض وأنت ولي في الدنيا والآخرة توفني مسلما والحقني بالصالحين. آمنا بالله صدق الله العظيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. إلى شرف النبي المصطفى رسول الله صلى الله تعالى عليه وآله وسلم الكرام. ولما شاركنا في طريقة النقشبندية العالية خاصة الله إمام طريقة غوث الخالق الخالد شرك بن محمود ليس البخاري سلطان يا شيخ عبد الله الفيز داغستاني بفقراء سيد حاجي فؤاد رباني سلطان يا قبلة الإسلام صاحب الزمان شيخ سلطان مولانا محمد ناصر الغني ولا عبد الخالق كشواني ولا سائر السادة والصديقين.
فاتحة.
قال من له لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, la ilahe illallah, Seyyidina Mevlana Muhammed Resulullah sallallahu teala aleyhi ve aleyhi ve sahbihi ve sellem. La ilahe illallah Muhammed Resulullah aleyhi salatullah. La ilahe illallah Muhammed Resulullah aleyhi salatullah. La ilahe illallah illallah Muhammed Resulullah aleyhissalatullah la ilahe illallah Muhammed Habibullah aleyhissalatullah la ilahe illallah Muhammed Habibullah aleyhissalatullah la ilahe illallah Muhammed Habibullah aleyhissalatullah la ilahe illallah Muhammed Halilullah aleyhissalatullah la ilahe illallah Muhammed Halilullah aleyhissalatullah la ilahe illallah Muhammed Halilullah aleyhissalatullah la ilahe illallah Muhammed Tabibullah aleyhissalatullah la ilahe illallah Muhammed Tabibullah aleyhissalatullah la ilahe illallah Muhammed Tabibullah aleyhissalatullah la ilahe illallah Muhammed Halilullah aleyhissalatullah la ilahe illallah Muhammed Resulullah sallallahu teala aleyhi ve aleyhi ve sellem. Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah Allah الوكيل ونعم المولى ونعم النصير ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم Allahu Allah Hak Allahu Allah Hak Allahu Allah Hak Allahu Allah Hak Allahu Allah Hak Allahu Allah Hak Allahu Allah Hak Allahu Allah Hak Allahu Allah Hak Allahu Allah Hak Allahu Allah Hak Allahu Allah Hak Allahu Allah Hay Allahu Allah Hay Allahu Allah Hay Allahu Allah Hay Allahu Allah Hay Allahu Allah Hay Allahu Allah Hay Allahu Allah Hay Allah Hay ya Kayyum Allah Hay ya Kayyum Allah Hay ya Kayyum Allah Hay ya Kayyum Allah Hay ya Kayyum Allah Hay ya Kayyum Allah Hay ya Kayyum Allah Hay ya Kayyum Allah Hay ya Kerim Allah Hay ya Kerim Allah Hay ya Kerim Allah Hay ya Kerim Allah Hay ya Rahim Allah Hay ya Rahim Allah Hay ya Rahim Allah Hay ya Rahim Allah Hay ya Rahman Allah Hay ya Rahman Allah Hay ya Rahman Allah Hay ya Rahman Allah Hay ya Hannan Allah Hay ya Hannan Allah Hay ya Hannan Allah Hay ya Hannan Allah Hay ya Mennan Allah Hay ya Mennan Allah Hay ya Mennan Allah Hay ya Mennan Allah Hay ya Dayyan Allah Hay ya Dayyan Allah Hay ya Dayyan Allah Hay ya Dayyan Allah Hay ya Eman Allah Hay ya Eman Allah Hay ya Eman Allah Hay ya Eman Allah Hay ya Celil Allah Hay ya Celil Allah Hay ya Celil Allah Hay ya Celil Allah Hay ya Cemil Allah Hay ya Cemil Allah Hay ya Cemil Allah Hay ya Cemil Allah Hay ya Celal Allah Hay ya Celal Allah Hay ya Celal Allah Hay ya Celal Allah Hay ya Cemal Allah Hay ya Cemal Allah Hay ya Cemal Allah Hay ya Cemal Allah Hay ya Evvel Allah Hay ya Evvel Allah Hay ya Evvel Allah Hay ya Evvel Allah Hay ya Ahir Allah Hay ya Ahir Allah Hay ya Ahir Allah Hay ya Ahir Allah Hay ya Zahir Allah Hay ya Zahir Allah Hay ya Zahir Allah Hay ya Zahir Allah Hay ya Kadir Allah Hay ya Kadir Allah Hay ya Kadir Allah Hay ya Kadir Allah Hay ya Dayyan Allah Hay ya Dayyan Allah Hay ya Dayyan Allah Hay ya Dayyan Allah Hay ya Shafi Allah Hay ya Shafi Allah Hay ya Shafi Allah Hay ya Shafi Allah Hay ya Fettah Allah Hay ya Fettah Allah Hay ya Fettah Allah Hay ya Fettah Allah Hay ya Settar Allah Hay ya Settar Allah Hay ya Settar Allah Hay ya Settar Allah Hay ya Gaffar Allah Hay ya Gaffar Allah Hay ya Gaffar Allah Hay ya Gaffar Allah Hay ya Gaffur Allah Hay ya Gaffur Allah Hay الوكيل ونعم المولى ونعم النصير ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم. صلي على وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى الكل الأجمل والحمد لله رب العالمين. على أشرف العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات. على أفضل العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات. على أكمل العالمين سيدنا محمد الصلوات. صلوات الله تعالى وملائكته وأنبيائه ورسوله وجميع أوكلاء محمد وعلى آل محمد عليه السلام ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. رضي الله تبارك وتعالى عن سيدنا رسول الله أجمعين وعن تابعين بإحسان مجتهدين الماتين وعلى معهم وتكمل الأنبياء الصالحين وإلى مشايخنا بتركة النقشبندية العليا قدس الله تعالى المهم زكيا من أمر الله تعالى ذات البركة وعلى الله تعالى البركاتهم وفيداتهم دائما والحمد لله رب العالمين.
فاتحة. سبحان ربي العظيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. جعلنا الله إيانا وإياكم ويستجيب شفاعته ويرجو من الله رحمته ورأفته. اللهم بحرمة هذا النبي الكريم وآله وصحبه منهاج قويم اجعلنا من خيار أمته واستعملنا من زين حرمته واشرنا غدا في زمرته واستعمل ألسنتنا في مدحه ونصرته واحنا متمسكين بسنته وطاعته وأمتنا اللهم على حبه وجماعته. اللهم ادخلنا مع الجنة فإنه أول من ينزلها وارحمنا يوم يشفى الخلائق فترحمها. اللهم زدنا زيارته في كل سنة ولا تجعلنا من الغافلين عنك ولنا قبل سنة. اللهم لا تجعلنا في مجلسنا أحدا إلا غسلته بما توبة عن ذنوبها وسكنت به بهداية المغفرة أيوبا. اللهم إنه كان معنا في سنة المدية إخواننا معنا القدوا إلى الوصول هذا الليلة وفضله رحمهم الله. اللهم ارحمنا إذا سرنا من أصحاب القبور ووفقنا إلى عمل صالح يبقى سنه على عمل زهور. اللهم اجعلنا لآلائك الذاكرين ولنعمائك الشاكرين وليوم لقائك الذاكرين وآهنا بطاعتك مشغولين. وإذا توفيتنا فتوفه غير مفتونين ولا مهزولين واختم لنا خيرهم أجمعين. اللهم اكفنا شر الظالمين. اللهم اكفنا شر الظالمين. اللهم اكفنا شر الظالمين واجعلنا من فتنة هذه الدنيا سالمين. اللهم اجعل لنا هذا النبي الشفيع وارزقنا به يوم القيامة مقاما رفيعا. اللهم اسقنا من حوض نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم شربة هنية منية لا ندمع بعده أبدا تحت لوائه غدا. اللهم ارحم لآبائنا ولأمهاتنا ولمشايخنا ولزقوق علينا وزد أجر هذا الخير في هذه الليلة ولجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك أنت قريب مجيب الدعوات وقاضي الحاجات وقاضي الحاجات وقاضي الحاجات واغفر ذنوبي والخطيئات يا أرحم الراحمين يا أرحم الراحمين يا أرحم الراحمين. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. سبحانك ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
ربنا تقبل منا واغفر لنا واغفر لنا وتب علينا واسقنا واستشفنا واشفنا المسلمين انصرنا على القوم الكافرين انصرنا على سلطان المسلمين بحرمة مرسل سورة الفاتحة.
Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammedin nebiyyil ümmi ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ve sellim. Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammedin nebiyyil ümmi ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ve sellim. Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammedin nebiyyil ümmi ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ve sellim. Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammedin nebiyyil ümmi ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ve sellim. Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammedin nebiyyil ümmi ve ala alihi ve sahbihi ve sellim. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. La ilahe illallah. Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber ve lillahil hamd. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. La ilahe illallah. Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber ve lillahil hamd. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. La ilahe illallah. Allahu Ekber. Allahu Ekber ve lillahil hamd.
İlâ şerefin nebi ve sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem. Arya saril ve kiramil ve meşayikhine tekrar aleyküm. Şahvatin Muhammed Veysi Buhari Sultan Ebu Meşayikhine. Fatiha.
Biz Osmanlıyız.
Biz Osmanlıyız.
Pek şanlıyız.
Pek şanlıyız.
Tekbir.
Allahu Ekber.
Tekbir.
Allahu Ekber.
Tekbir.
Allahu Ekber.
Ve lillahil hamd. Selamun aleyküm ve rahmetullahi ve berekatuhu. If you have any question, ask. If you have anything to say, say. Speak something that it will give benefit to you and others. Or keep silent. The best policy for the man. Inshallah Rahman, we are here. If you have something to eat, prepare and eat. And like I said, if you have any question, you may ask. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good night to you. Okay.
Hayır.